Lan, you've got an email. Okay, let's take out my PET. English doesn't work for me. And check the email. What? Okay, I've got an unknown talking about the bank, and Maylu saying thank you. And I rhymed! Huzzah! Poetry. Not so much. So, of course, I always read them bottom up. Thanks for your awesome help, Lan. You're the greatest. In all the commotion, I forgot to withdraw my money. I kinda don't want to go near the bank for a while, if you know what I mean. Yes! I got another roll chip! Huzzah! Okay, before I read the other email, I want to point out something, because I'm going to completely forget about it. When you get more than one Navi chip, where is the roll chip? Oh, I just didn't scroll down all the way. For some reason, my controller's acting up. When you get more than one Navi chip, they're on your list. So, okay, I've got this roll. Okay, let's say that I face off against the next... This is the other reason why I wanted to save roll. And save Maylu. So that I could get 2 roll chips. Let's say that I'm facing off against the Navi. And I use my roll chip in order to heal myself, and I still have other chips that I don't want to waste by throwing them back into my inventory and recycling them. And I didn't cheese my way down to only having like 7 or 8 chips. I have 2 roll chips, so I still have roll to heal myself. I've got another chip, or maybe my program advance, and I've got another chip to help me out. And then I can use the other roll chip, maybe hit them with my program advance, recycle back, maybe have another program advance in the wing, because you can have more than one program advance. You can do more than one program advance in this game. And it'll be mine. But yeah. Eventually, you're going to start stocking and stacking and piling up on roll chips. And other Navi chips. Like, I could go in there and face off against, Quick Man. Let's say I face off against Quick Man in the park. Which, actually, I need to show you that, too. Let's say I face off against Quick Man multiple times. And beat him multiple times. I can get Quick Man chips, I can get Needle Man chips, Guts Man chips, Fireman chips, which I may or may not 100% the game, and if I do 100% the game, then I will be getting all the chips, and I will show you all the chips, and I will show off every chip. 100%ing this game versus 100%ing the other games. The other games do take a little bit of time, but it's not nearly as bad as this. You can't just cheese grind your way through it. Especially because this isn't an emulator. So I can't just stop, reset, stop, reset, stop, reset, save state, load state, save state, load state, save state, load state. Try saying that when you're smashed. Save state, load state, save state, load state. That's like a tongue twister. Stop digressing! Anyway, I'll be back to the simulator in a second. I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. I wasn't quite sure I was going to be able to beat him. And yeah, that makes me sound like a terrible player, but I'm not good at his stage, first of all, so I thought that I was going to game over a lot there and just get fed up, which I almost got to that point, but I love the fact that I'm patient. And then there was just fighting him. Without all those invises, I usually have a stack of them. I usually grind to get a stack of them. And then face off against him. And I have a good strategy for that. But it is still pretty cheesy. I'll admit, I'm not good enough to face off against him without using the invises, or without blocking his attacks. And, in my opinion, it's not cheating. It's not cheesy. It's not dangerously cheesy. Because he blocks all of my attacks. So hey, And yes, you could give the excuse that, oh, but you have chips, and you have navies, and you have the ability to strengthen yourself to the point where you can do a lot of damage with just your Mega Buster. And he has infinite blocking, and infinite freaking, quick boomerangs and crap. Ultimately, it's your strategy, however you want to fight him. However I want to fight him. However anyone wants to fight him. But I will show you guys a legitimate strategy to facing off against him without using those. So if you get pissy at me, there's that for you to look forward to. Now, enough digressing. I've got an unknown email about the bank. So, nice to meet you. I'm Quickman's operator. Thanks for stopping Quickman's rampage. I have to stay hidden, but I'd like to thank you. Please accept this small gift in return for your help. Subachipagita! I got a fast gauge! Fast gauge! I like the fast gauge. I don't know if the fast gauge in this game works like the other ones, but it makes the custom gauge recovers faster for a set amount of time after you use it. So, let's say I use the full cust to completely regain my custom gauge, like I did in that previous fight. And I use my program advance, and I don't have anything else to throw at the enemy. I'm kind of screwed. I just have my Mega Buster and luck to work on. If you use the fast gauge, it speeds up the custom gauge, so you get the custom gauge a lot faster, and it actually works after you get the custom gauge filled up. So when you get the custom gauge filled up, and then use the chips that you have, and go back in, the gauge will be coming back, it'll be filling up a lot faster than normal yet again. And I think it actually works for a couple of times that it fills up. I know that I start stacking those things up to the end and getting a lot of them for the final battles. But yeah, that being said, I've beaten Needleman. I've beaten Quickman. That just leaves two more things to do, the waterworks and the shopping district. Well, first, let's go to Higsby's. And I will get the aqua armor, and it'll be mine. Now, something that I'm going to do a little bit, I'm going to grind a little so I can get an unlocker, because I have a feeling that whichever one I choose, there's going to be a locked mystery data, and I'm probably going to go to, actually, no, I know exactly which one I'm going to go to. I'm going to go to, the waterworks, because my mom is down there waiting, and we don't have water, and I kind of want my water, and I want her to be able to get home really quick so that she can make food, so that I'll have food and I'll have water. So yeah, kind of being selfish here. And then the last one's probably going to be Higsby's, and there's another reason why I want to go after Higsby's last. I'll explain that then. But anyway, I don't need the invis anymore, so I'm going to show myself removing that. High cannons. I'll use those later. I don't need them right now. They're not actually going to benefit me much right now. There's my fire blade. There's my recover 80. My Lex sword. My recover 150. Wow. I'm actually going to replace my recover 10 with that. Because, yeah, I've got quite a few recover 10s. I've got 13 recover 10s. But that wastes quite a bit of my, my MB. Wait, no, it doesn't. The MB is for the chips. And wait a second, I can. Oh, I just thought of something. I can Jew-roll. Yes! I didn't realize I had that much megabytes. That's awesome. I didn't realize I had enough to. Okay, that's great. This game, dude. This game is fun. But yeah, I'd waste a lot of my, let's just say my MP gauge. I'd waste a lot of that on my recover 10s, or I could waste a little bit on my recover 150, get more HP, do it faster, and be able to have more MP to use on, let's just say, Jewing roll, or spamming rats, or spamming the zap ring, or whatever. I honestly think that the 150 is a better deal. And then whenever I get more 150s, then hey. Wow, I've digressed a lot in this video. But I'm actually going to continue onwards after this. I'm going to stop the recording, I'm gonna save the game and then stop recording, and then I'm going to continue onwards. Because I want to make more progress. I want to finish this game so I can go on. But first, I wanted to point out one last thing before I end this. The datas. Now, I've pointed out before that you can face off against these guys. I don't know if I pointed out the record. Yeah. I actually don't know if I pointed it out in this video. I forgot if I did or not. I think I did. I got a busing level of S for these two, a busing level of 8, which near the end of the game, I will try and get a busing level of S, facing off against Needleman and Quick Man and everyone else. There's more than just these ones. A lot more. There are a couple of navies that I was not able to best with busing level of S's. At least not easily. There's one that I was never able to do. And that's why I've never 100%ed the game completely. I've gotten almost everything else aside from busing level of S and beating the a certain enemy that you can fight, an optional thing, an optional enemy. What is the optional enemy? Who is the optional enemy? How do you fight the optional enemy? I'll explain it later. It's actually kind of wrong that I pointed out this much as it is, but yeah. I think I'll end the recording on that note and save the game. There's not enough free spot in the memory card in slot A to save Megaman network transmission. You need at least 1 free file and 3 free blocks. Oh no! Okay, what? What? What's going on? I'll be back in a bit, trying to figure out exactly what's happening here. So yeah, I'll be back.